So this is actually the third time I've tried to make this video because my camera has not wanted to cooperate with me. So sometimes the things I go through to try to make YouTube videos for you guys, but so hopefully you appreciate them, because sometimes it is very frustrating when your technology doesn't want to cooperate with you. Anyway, I did a little bit of research, and this really blows my mind. The average person spends 2.5 hours a day on social media, okay? YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, whatever, all of them. All the social media platforms combined, 2.5 hours a day. Like, I can't even fathom that. If I spend 2.5 hours a day, which there's days that I do, but I'm making money. I'm not ever just hanging out on social media just to hang out and entertain myself or be distracted. I'm not scrolling through the news feed looking for things to comment on and looking for distractions. I'm not sitting there watching YouTube videos for hours on end just wasting time. If I'm on social media, I'm doing something productive that is an income generating, process. Like, I'm not going to be doing anything on social media unless it's for business and it's actually going to produce income. People that don't do that and they just hang out on social media, the people who are finding ads about working from home and being able to work for themselves and start a business online, and then they get in touch with somebody, the person who's offering that and offering to help them with it. They ask for info, info. They don't do anything about it. Then they come up with the excuse that, oh, I don't have time to do this. I don't have time to run an internet business. Like, I have too much going on. It's like, whoa. You just found this ad online. You just found this whole thing because you were hanging out on social media. If you have time to be scrolling around and hanging out on social media, even for 20 minutes a day, then you have time to start an internet business. 2.5 hours a day? That just blows my mind, because 2.5 hours for me working on my business in a day, I can get so much done and actually generate money while doing it. In fact, yesterday, Sunday used to be my absolute least favorite day of the week. And the reason for that is because I worked till about 10 o'clock at night the day before, and I usually came in around 10 or 11 in the morning, and I had to get up at 6 or something the next day, Sunday, and then work through till 10 o'clock at night. So I was working close to 16-hour days every single Sunday. I absolutely hated Sunday. It was my least favorite day of the week because I worked really hard. I had, I was doing really physical work too. So I was just exhausted. I was just done by the time I got home. And now Sundays are just the best days. So yesterday I had a $250 sale in my Easy One Up company. It took me about 10 minutes to make that sale. And now I'm connected with a really wonderful person who I get to help. I get to help her mom and her grandma, and grow her other business that she has going on. And that, to me, that's, what makes it all worth it. That just makes me happy to be able to connect with her. She's also a chef, and that's what makes it worth it to me. So I made $250 sale yesterday through Easy One Up, and it took about 10 minutes. If I was still working in the culinary industry at 8 hours, at a regular 8-hour shift at $13 an hour, it would have taken me over 2 days of work to make $250. 2 8-hour shifts plus about another 3 hours. And to make that happen, it took me 10 minutes online. So to think about that, to think that people don't have the time and they rather just spend their time wasting their time on social media instead of actually using it towards something productive like making money, just blows my mind. And the people that tell you that they don't have the time to do it, it's just an excuse. So if you're one of those people, that's an excuse. Think about what you're actually doing online and how much time you actually spend on social media. And think about, what if you put that towards something productive, like learning how to make money online? That's all it is. You're learning how to become an advertiser. You find something that you want to sell, and you learn how to become an advertiser through other people who are successfully doing it. You imitate what they do. You figure out what works for you based on what you learn, and then you put it to use. You stay consistent with it, and you start making money. It's not that hard. So I want you guys to think about that, because 2.5 hours a day that the average person spends on social media just screwing around. Okay, this is not talking about business. This is just people doing it for fun. If you're one of those people that's spending a good amount of time on social media, why wouldn't you want to learn how to make some money with it? I don't spend time on social media to hang out and waste time. I don't waste time on there. I am working. What I'm doing when I spend time on social media, it's towards making money, helping other people make money. And if you're one of those people that has been wanting to get into internet marketing and you're just holding yourself back because you keep putting the excuse up there that, oh, I don't have time, think about how much time you're actually spending on social media, scrolling through your news feed or talking to people on Messenger or whatever it is that you're doing, and think about how much better it could be for you if you just put some of that effort towards an actual business and learning how to make money. Let me show you this clip. You know those days where you're like half asleep and it's not even 11 o'clock yet, but you still make a $250 sale because internet marketing kicks ass? Self-explanatory, so I get to help her out now. That was a $250 commission straight to my PayPal. Happened yesterday. It took about 10 minutes before 11 o'clock on a Sunday morning. I was half asleep. I wasn't even out of bed yet. You can tell. Like, I looked like I was half asleep and not, out of bed yet. I was standing in like my sunroom, but you could tell, like, I was ready to go back to bed. And that's what I did. I actually went back to bed and took like a nap for a little bit and then went to a get-together last night. So just think about it, guys. Think about what you're doing on social media, and if you're not being productive, then maybe you should start changing your mindset and find something you can be productive with online and start making money. I actually have something special that I'm about to finish. I've been working on it for a bit. So this is for anyone who's looking to get into internet marketing, has nowhere to start, people who are skeptical, people who just, like, they want to learn, but they just don't know where to start. They don't have a basis. They don't want to jump into a business yet. Like, I got you covered. I've been working on this for a while, and it's going to help a lot of people. So tune in Wednesday to learn about what I'm doing with that. Make sure you like and subscribe, of course, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday.